On today's fix we're going to be sorting out the BG Floppy mirror syndrome. In order to effect this repair we're going to have to take the wing mirror off, so let's get started. Now the next step is to heat up the plastics around the wing mirror glass. So we are essentially aiming to heat up this entire backplate of plastic. And the idea is you want to make it a bit soft and malleable so that you can peel it around from the outside of the glass without smashing the glass. So as you can see, pretty straightforward. Once you got that plastic all nice and warm and you get your tool in there, you sort of slip the little card in just to stop the plastic lip coming back over the glass. Then you work your tool around, and the trick is knowing that these two little foam pads are here. Once you get the tool around, you can pick away at the foam pad, and you just need to break that seal so that you're not putting too much pressure on the glass to break it. Once you've got that little foam pad off, you can work the tool all the way around, and then it's pretty straightforward. It sort of should lift up at the end here, and you can work your tool in from the back, and out she comes. So as you can see, pretty straightforward to get it all apart. Now I prefer to deepen the plug so I can pull the wires through. As you can see, it makes a lot more room to get these bits off. You can look at them separately. Inside this little plastic loop is the stop switch, so we'll be looking at that later. If you've got a mirror that folds out and then keeps going forward, that's because the stop switch will be damaged. So I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. But here is the star of the show, this little retainer washer here. That shouldn't come off. That is supposed to be pressed in on that shaft right here. So we will be addressing that and showing you how to fix that. So you don't actually have to take this apart if you don't want to, but it is possible. Just remember the order in which you take them out. They do pop off nice and easy. It may pay to pull these little gears off just so you can inspect the mechanism, make sure everything is all good, make sure they're all greased up. In my experience, the actual grease in here doesn't really dry up too much and is seldom ever the problem. The problem is almost exclusively that washer popping off here. But if you do pop these out, then it will make cleaning the base a bit easier. You can come through here and clean these little ball bearings out. They do pop out sometimes. There's just sort of a press fit in there. I've found that they do get a little bit rusty in there. It may pay to hit that with brake clean and grease it all up, clean up that track that they sit on and grease all of that up as well, just to help the mechanism folding out. So after cleaning this one up here, you can see these little ball bearings have been pretty seized. They've actually worn a little groove into this plate. So well worth pulling it all apart and freeing up those ball bearings so that you can get them rolling again. So once you got that all cleaned up and smoothly rotating, you can move on to repairing this washer. Now, all you should really need to do is hammer it flat or near flat with the hammer and press it back on. Now you can look at the witness marks on this piece here and you can see the problem where it grabs on but it just releases off. I'll see if I can get that zoomed in for you. So as you can see on the shaft here, right where the little tangs of the retainer have been, you can see it's just pulled a little bit of that metal up, folded a little lip up there. There's actually like a little step it's supposed to sit on and it just comes clean of that step and that's when it comes loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold those little tangs a little bit more flat so we can get a bit more grip onto the spot here and hopefully it won't do it again for some time. The problem is when these mirrors get pushed around by people on the street, that's when they pop off. So if you always fold your mirrors in, you should prevent those little washers coming off in future. Now onto this little guy. Well, firstly, getting that pressed on, I just put it between a vise because there's actually a metal base you're pressing on here and I just had the socket on top and I kept going, backed it off, saw that it wasn't pressed on yet, went a little bit more, backed it off, a little bit more, backed it off, and as soon as I saw it was pressed on, she's done. Hopefully it'll hold, but you know, maybe one year it'll be popping off again. Anyway, this little guy here, so this is the position switch. So this tells the motor when and where to shut off. So if you've got issues with the mirror continually folding back or not, or continually folding forward and folding all the way forward, then you just need to pop this little guy out. Pretty straightforward. And on the back of here, you'll see there's little contacts. Oops, it's fallen out. So these little contacts are just making contact inside of here. All you need to do is just bend these little tabs up, clean any grit or grease off them, and it should be working just fine. So the problem with my one is these little plastic tangs that hold the middle bits in broke off, unfortunately. Now, thankfully each little metal bit is the same as each other. So I've ground down just a bit of Scotch-Brite, clean the contacts on them, and now I'm going to Araldite or 2-pack epoxy them into place. Now while that's drying or curing, we can just come back in here and you can see little tracks there. Just get a bit gummed up, so all you need to do is wipe those clean, and as soon as the glue is set we can reassemble. Now well, because of the glue having to set, I'm going to run out of daylight in this lovely evening. So make sure you tape up the hole so you don't get any rain in there, and continue the repair tomorrow.